Welcome everyone as we are sponsored Nishmas David Ben Chaim, David Arbach. So Neshama should have a great aliyah. And we're going to for Shalema for Yomis Ben Chaim, Yaakov Ben Bas Yeleah. For the schutz of Avram and Yom Ben Ish Ben Malki Yudis and family, we're sponsored by the Fisher family, the Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi, Shlomo Ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Neshama should have a lichtig in Gan Eden by Yoel Klugman and family for their panos gesund nachas l'refu shalema for Moshe Meir ben Esther Fradel, for Avigdor Aryeh ben Rivka, for Inda bas Chayesara, for Chana bas Shashabina, for Rivka bas Shiraleya, for Yitzhak ben Siyam ben Dusha and Meir ben Chayesara. They should have a refu shalema b'seich shar chayla Yisrael. So,
Rabbi, I have a good side tonight for my mother.
what's her name?
Nechama ben Moshe Yitzchak.
Nechama ben Moshe Yitzchak, Neshama should have an aliyah. So Mishna Beis tells us as follows. Remember, a bird offering, the oila has to be applied above the chut hasikra, above the red line that goes around and bisects the height of the mizbeach. So oila sa'oif, the burnt bird offering, Sha'asa lamala, that's done above the chut hasikra, and it's done kemaisa oila, and it's done in the way of the oila, which means that the blood is squeezed out. It's not sprinkled, but it's squeezed out. L'shem oila, and it's done for the sake of oila. Everything is done right. Ksheira. Kemaisa oila, if it's done like an oila, in other words, you did it right, you squeezed out the blood, but he did a l'shem chatas, it was shalai l'shma. But remember, an oila is kosher shalai l'shma, it's just not oila l'ba'alam l'shem chayva, they have to bring another one. Ksheira u'bilvad shalai also l'ba'alam, it doesn't, the owners don't fulfill their requirement. If it's done k'maisa chatas, and that means all he did was sprinkle the blood, he didn't squeeze it out, l'shem oila, for the sake of an oila, or k'maisa chatas l'shem chatas, or he did it like a chatas, meaning that he just sprinkled the blood, he didn't squeeze it out, and he did it for the sake of chatas, psula, because he did the wrong procedure. Also lamata, or if he applied the blood, even sprinkling the blood below the chut hasikra, even if he did everything else right, it's psula, because it has to be above the chut hasikra. The kulan, but any of these procedures, even if he did it wrong, but he did the malika properly, einan mitamas bebeis abliya, because the malika removes the tum of nevela. The nevela of a bird usually it's mitame if the person swallows a kazayas. There's a special tumah of a bird that it's metame bebeis abliya, but over here it's not metame bebeis abliya because he did the malika correctly. Umayalim bahen. In all these cases, there would be me'ilah. If it's not allowed to be eaten, there's me'ilah chutz mechatas oif. Now in oila there's always me'ilah because none of an oila is eaten. Chutz mechatas she'asa lamata, where he properly applied the blood below the chut hasikra, k'maisa chatas, and he did it in the correct way of a chatas, right? Where he squeezed the blood, right? He did it in the correct way of a chatas, and l'shem chatas, and he did it l'shma. So there, it's allowed to be eaten, and once it's allowed to be eaten, then there is no me'ilah. Otherwise, there is me'ilah. We want to thank you very much for joining us. Dr. Block, I am right that this Wednesday you are sponsoring, correct?
That is correct.
That is correct for your father, Olav Shalom. And thank you all for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.